Okay, thank you. Okay.
Did he say we're on?
Yes.
Hello? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The licensing board meeting is now in order. Members present today for July 26, 2017, from left to right are Commissioner Jorge Hernandez, Commissioner Ron Martin, myself, Chairman Pedro Torres, to my right, Lieutenant Paul Macaron from the Lawrence Fire Department.
I'll make a motion, we approve the minutes of the July 12th meeting.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor, has been seconded to approve the July 26 minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. This meeting is being recorded and it's being televised. The next meeting of the board will be
August.
August 16th, 2017. First item on the agenda is an alcohol matter for Melinda's Industrial Group. Want to come up to the mic, please? Your name
afternoon.
for the record?
My name is Gary Ortiz. I'm the accountant for Gotas Accounting and Melinda Industrial Group.
Okay. Now, what is it that you do for Melinda's?
I'm the accountant.
Oh, the accountant?
Yeah, I get the books.
So you aware what's going on with them?
Yes.
So-
They had a payment agreement with the DOR, which, because they've been in the remodelation and all that, so they was late in 2 payments, and they removed the payment agreements. But as soon as we send the certified checks, which I have a copy here for your record, and the letter for the DOR, the fax that was faxed on June 14 to Ms. Patricia Water. Everything is all set, is on plan, and so according with the DOR.
Yeah, we got our information from the DOR that everything's all set. But unfortunately, what was the date that we had the meeting?
May 10th.
Now, May 10th, we sent a letter.
Yes, but that letter was sent on May 5th. I believe so.
May what?
Like 5 days before that
Yeah.
letter was sent. So they never get the letter because, they know it's in a remodelation in a building. So I would like to change, actually, if you guys can put my address, actually.
That's something you can do tomorrow with her upstairs.
Yeah, I can do that with Ms.
Yeah.
Patricia
But
Water.
unfortunately, our job is to mail the letter
Yeah, I
to
remember.
the address that we
I don't know
have.
if you're aware now, the letters don't go, now they don't go from Lawrence to Lawrence. They have to go now to Bedford, and then they come in here. Now, a letter used to take 1 day used to go to a place from 1 day to another in Lawrence to Lawrence. Now the post office doesn't do that. It could take easily 4 days, 4 business days, to be in the place, even if you send them from here to next door. Because they had to
But-
send it out of the city and then coming back. And that's why
Well, unfortunately, we sent out the letter and he didn't get it. So
exactly, yeah.
at that time, nobody showed up to the meeting and his license was revoked.
Because we received the letter
I
after.
understand, but unfortunately, the license was revoked.
According with the regulation of the city, you guys need to notify not 3 days before or 2 days before. You guys have to give enough at least 20 days, I think.
As far as I know, she.
You cannot remove a business license that being with a
Well,
2 days
yeah.
notification.
Well, we can, because if the DOR came in and took it, the DOR took the
Yes,
license.
but they took it and then it was
They had it
back in
for over-
service. You have the letter from the DOR.
They had
on
the
the record.
license for over 3 weeks, if I'm correct, Ms. Waters, right?
They had sent notices to Mr. Rosa for about 6 months that he had ignored, and I have sent letters to his home on Chase Street that were not certified. The certified mail was returned to me, but not the regular mail. So he was notified at least 6 months in advance by us and the DOR.
Did you hear what she explained?
So, can you please repeat again? I'm sorry, I didn't get.
He was notified at least 6 months in advance by the Department of Revenue and by this office, and I sent information certified, and I sent it usual mail to his home on Chase Street.
Yeah.
The Chase Street mail was never returned to me, so I know he must have received it. The certified mail was returned. We are required to send it only where the license is, at the Broadway address, but I did send it to his home as well.
But how
He
come?
was notified.
Yeah. According with the letter that I see, it was notified on May 5th for the meeting on May 10th. That was the only notification.
Well, he had sufficient
The
notice.
DOR, as soon as we got, it was 2 months pending, two months pending. When the DOR sent the notification, everything was set up. It was just a payment, a couple missed payment that was done. And I was speaking with Mr. Pollard at the DOR. And as soon as he received, we did what we had to do. We had to get the money. They had to get the money, and they pay it. But I think, they've been doing it.
But your problem is that once the IRS comes into
DOR.
the DOR
Yes,
comes into City Hall and they take possession of the license,
yes.
you're in violation of that license.
Of course, yes.
Okay,
And
so
they understand.
immediately, whether, she mails out the letter from the time the DOR came in, because that's considered an emergency action,
Yes,
you see?
yeah. And
Because they're
then
not in
that's why you guys
compliance.
give 5 days notice.
That's why you got it in 5 days.
And,
But it's not our responsibility.
not 5 days, not even 5 days,
Sure.
because remember, it needs time. It needs 3 days to get there. So you're just giving
I
2
don't
days
work for the
notification.
post office.
What about he was on vacation? What about, because we don't,
Well, if-
I didn't go, I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand
I
he's
didn't
on
go to my
vacation.
office. I didn't go to my office today or yesterday because I have a family member who died, who passed away. And I couldn't go, I didn't check my mail today or yesterday. Same thing can happen. We are humans. You are human beings. He's been in business, he owned a building, and I think you as a city have to work on the building and work together with business owner. I work for a city too. I work for a city. I'm a city employee. And I'm an inspector, by the way, in the city of Hebron. And I'm trying to work with my people because we are the clients for the city. If we have no business in the city will be done, will be gone. And that's what we have to do. Try to do the best for the businesses, not the best for the city, the best for the businesses, the best for the city. And I think we have to work in order to get those business registered, because that's what you want. Okay, they have to learn. I understand that you guys pulled the licenses, but everything is being in place. Everything is being in place. All the taxes have been paid. And, ¿cuánto tiempo tú tienes el negocio?
14 years?
After 14 years, you guys take a business because he didn't receive a letter in 2 days? Take the license?
But you have to understand that it wasn't a simple matter.
I understand.
It was a
And
matter of the
I totally understand,
Excuse
but
me.
you guys didn't give him enough time to come here. He wasn't in the city. He didn't get the mail on
Unfortunately,
time.
I don't
And he
control
spoke that with the attorney. And the attorney gave him the reason, because I was on the phone speaking. I think you were there in that meeting. He had me on the phone with the city attorney. And I heard when the city attorney gave him the reason, that he didn't get enough time for the notification.
He's had sufficient notice. He's been notified by the Department of Revenue well before Mr. Pollard came to us. He's
Listen-
been noted for
And
approximately
Let me-
6 months.
we spoke with the Department of Revenue.
Okay,
And
but you
that's
didn't-
why-
excuse me a minute.
And that's why the Department of Revenue sent you this, that the
Right.
license has been,
Yeah, it was 3 weeks after we revoked it.
but remember, he
You
didn't,
got to remember that the DOR, if he would have resolved this problem with the DOR wouldn't have came into City Hall and took his license. As soon as the DOR takes his license, it's an immediate emergency to revoke that license, unless he would have paid the DOR. And the
Which
date
he
that-
did.
He did not pay the DOR by the 10th. Or else the DOR would have called here,
it wasn't by the 10th, but
so you
I
missed the date.
called the DOR, and I spoke with Mr. Portland, And
I
Mr. Portland
understand, we
agreed,
can-
Mr. Portland agreed and gave me time to give him the payments that he was, the payment that they need. Because it wasn't easy for a business which is closed to come with that payment. He had to go to the Dominican Republic to get the money out of the country, get the money from out of the country to be on time with the DOR. We're just asking, we know, they know that they fail on the payment plan. And the DOR has said that. We're just asking for the 15 years that he's been in business, for a favor, to be working.
There's
with
a
him.
process to having an alcohol license in the city of Lima.
It is a process.
Okay, it's a privilege. It's not something that we have to give them.
Yes.
It's a privilege.
Yes.
So now what happens is there's rules and there's regulations in order to keep that license, and he didn't follow
Exactly.
them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we
Well, he's
have to
working,
go.
He's working, he's doing
Well, I
everything that he
understand that,
can.
but unfortunately, I know him, I know who he is, he's a good guy, but unfortunately, there's a process. And we, as members of this board, have to follow the state of Massachusetts rules and regulations for a license.
Yes.
We are not the law, we have
I
to
have
follow the
spoke with
law.
everyone
Okay.
above you guys, and everybody has told me that, okay, it was a mistake, and that's something that wasn't enough time from the city of Hebron, not from the DOR.
Well,
From the city of
unfortunately,
Hebron
there's nothing
wasn't enough time.
unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it.
It's nothing that
Okay,
you can
There's
do.
nothing we can do. It's been revoked. If he wants to get his license, all he has to do is apply as a new, just like he did last time. He's got to apply as a new license.
What you mean on apply? So that means that he has to go like 200 license waiting for, and he's
No.
no.
All he has to do is come to the city hall, get an application.
All the money that he paid, he's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Unfortunately, that's something that he should have thought about when he didn't pay the IRS. We don't control that. We only control following the guidelines.
I'm gonna look at all the regulations.
You can do,
I'm gonna look at all the
That's your
regulations.
privilege.
I'm gonna try to speak with everyone here in the city.
That's fine.
Because I think,
listen, you have a right to do whatever you can, but
yes,
unfortunately.
I know. I
But
totally-
unfortunately, what's done is done, and you can't just turn back and say, okay, give you the license. It's been revoked, unfortunately.
Pedro, that's happy. Don't let it, put it in the mail.
You gotta speak in the microphone, okay?
Put it in the mail, May 3, and the city had a court on May 10. You know, when I'm going to receive the letter, it's too late for
Okay.
coming to the court. That's
I
a
understand
problem.
that, but you should also understand if you were having problems with the IRS, and the IRS warned you that they were gonna come and attach your license, which is what the IRS did. The IRS came here and physically took your alcohol license. As soon as they do that, you understand? We have to protect the city because that license is in your name. It's not in the DOR's name.
How long,
We-
how
so-
long you guys have to notify the people? I mean, what the chapter say? That you gotta notify the people, so how many days you have to notify the person? the people?
Ms. Waters, can you answer that for him?
Notify them about what?
About that the license has been removed, any notification?
The notification came, well, we have to notify them about 14 days, but he's had about
14 days. You have no 14 days.
Maybe it's 5 days, maybe.
I mean,
What
you send the
Put it in the
notification,
mail.
excuse me.
But what you gotta understand is your
But-
situation is
but
different.
what about,
If he would've had a violation,
Guys,
listen to me for a minute.
yes.
If he would've had a violation, we caught a minor in there, he would've got a letter in 15 days. It has nothing to do with that, it has to
it's
do with
no,
the
you guys
DOR.
not follow the regulation neither.
Yes, we are, because
No.
DOR came in
Because
and
you
took
have to
the
follow the
license.
regulation within 14 days.
Listen,
We
my-
didn't receive the letter within 14 days. So you were supposed to put that meeting for the following
That
one.
was an emergency.
In order,
That's an emergency. We have a
Emergency.
right to call an emergency meeting whenever we want. We don't have to wait no days.
So that's gonna be easy for you guys to revoke any license from
Oh.
the city. Then you guys can do whatever you want with the businesses
If
here.
people don't follow the rules, but if you follow the rules,
They
you don't have
following
a
the
problem.
rules because he's
No,
paying
he's
his
not following
taxes.
the rules 'cause
He's
he
paying
don't-
his taxes.
The
But
DOR,
you've been late in
Listen,
1 billion in your life.
the DOR
Everybody-
repossessed his license. That's not normal.
Because why?
Anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you all day.
Okay.
I would recommend that if he has another issue, he should probably get a lawyer and bring it up with a lawyer, because unfortunately,
We definitely will.
you're not a lawyer, you're just representing them.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna sit here all day and argue with you, but unfortunately, it's been revoked and there's really
How
nothing.
long it takes to get a new license?
That's
about-
something, you can come and see Ms.
How long it take? What is the process? How long it will take to get the new one?
It'll take about 6, maybe 8 weeks.
8 weeks?
What you're gonna do is come in and see her tomorrow, and she can guide you on what to do. But you gotta understand, this is a circumstance that doesn't happen here too often.
Yeah.
DOR coming down and taking a license, okay?
All right.
It's
But
a- It was an out of circumstance thing. Anybody have anything else to comment?
I would recommend you, like, highly recommend you as a city employee, try to, yeah, I think you guys not being fair with
But
them.
not
Oh.
reinstated.
You guys not being fair. Honestly, right now I feel bad as a city employee. Like, one city is not doing what they, not working with the
And we're not.
with the businesses.
Listen, we work with the businesses every day.
They
Like I
are-
said,
you guys-
You have a right to get an attorney. Unfortunately, we can't sit here. There's other people.
Yeah,
waiting.
I understand. I
Okay.
understand.
So make a
Okay,
motion not
I'll
to
make a
reinstate.
motion to reaffirm our previous action regarding Melinda's Restaurant under revocation of license.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor to affirm the revocation of Melinda's Industrial Group. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next item on the agenda is M&L Auto Care. And this is for a used car transfer license. Do we have a copy of the license? Your name for the record, please?
First name is Mom and last name is Han, H-U-N.
Do we have a copy of the whole license for that property?
Yes, everything is there on the package. Mr. Mathis has been in business for 30 years.
So basically, you're passing everything over to Mr.
Mr.
Hunt?
Mr. Han?
Yes.
Yes.
How many cars are you licensed for in there?
18.
18.
18?
Space for 18.
So, you gotta make sure that if we give you this license, people can tell when you go in there what cars for sale and which cars you're fixing. You have to keep them separated.
Yes.
You can't have all the cars mixed in. Okay, you also have to make sure they have a yellow sticker that's the lemon law,
Yep.
okay? All right, gotta make sure every car has one.
Yes.
And keep them separated from all the other cars that you're
Fixing.
fixing, okay?
Yep.
Anybody have any questions for him?
Okay, I'll make a motion, we approve the transfer of M&L Auto Care to Mom Hun.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor and it's been seconded to transfer the license from M&M Auto Care to Mom Hun. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is, new used car office space only, Tom Short, DBA Historic Restorations. Is anybody here from,
No, he isn't here, but I do expect that he should be.
okay, let's, make a motion, we put it towards the end.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we hold the Tom Short Historic Restorations till the end of the meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is a new security for Figueroa Security Company.
Good evening. My name is Joel Figueroa.
So, Mr. Figueroa, we have you here that you're trying to do security in the city of Lawrence, correct?
That's correct, sir.
Have you read the rules and regulations of,
I just actually got the rule and regulation a couple weeks ago, last Monday. I read it, and pretty much I brought all my guys up to speed with CPR.
I don't see any certificates though for training in security training. Do you have any
I do.
certification?
I do. Actually, I was
You
a
don't have a
member.
copy of it.
I gave it to, I
Ms.
think his
Waters?
name. Yes.
I don't see it here.
I was a member of the Lawrence Auxiliary Police Department for 7 years as well.
Yeah, if you read the regulations, you have to have some kind of training with a certificate from the state police in order to have a security company. Do you know what I'm saying? I see you did you did the, what is it called? The
CPR.
control, the crowd manager, which is good. Now, if you guys have any trainings with security?
They right now working with Officer Pellington from the Lawrence Police Department. He's gonna train them for the rest of the way. I'm gonna set up a date with him.
Does he give out certificates?
Yes, he does.
He does? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm gonna set up. He was Officer Pellington was on vacation last week. He just got Pellington
He was what?
on vacation.
Oh.
He just got back to me today. We're gonna set up a date. He's gonna bring up the guys up to speed with I don't know what kind of training you guys specifically are requiring. For example, like me, I took a training for OC in Baton. I have those certifications.
I know, but he said he gave you a certificate for training that he has in security.
From whom?
I don't know.
Who did you need it from?
That's fine. I mean, if you can just bring him in, we need
I
to.
could bring him in. That's not a
Hey,
problem.
and if you get you guys have to be certified. So once you do that, I would please, how long you think you need before you can bring that in?
Pretty much, I'll say give me like 2 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah, pretty much 2 or 3 weeks.
I'd rather give you a little more, make sure you get them then.
Pretty much, I want to know is, like, Pellington asked me personally, say, what kind of training the city of Lawrence is requiring for security?
Just security, the state police usually does it. If you call the state police, they give security training. So we'll give you 30 days, how's that?
Sounds fair
That
to
good?
me.
That
All right.
fair?
Sounds fair to me. But meanwhile,
I mean, meanwhile, did you read the regulations where you can't carry while you're
Yes.
working? Because I saw that you have a
Exactly.
license to carry. Nobody can carry a
I'm
gun.
aware of that, yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm
All
very
right,
aware
yeah,
of that.
so I mean, you're pretty much complete except that, so.
All right.
I'm willing to give you the 30 days, and then in 30 days, we need to see that though, okay?
I appreciate that, guys.
All right?
No problem.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we table any action on Figueroa Security for a period of 30 days.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor to table the matter for 30 days. All in favor?
Aye.
So, you can keep doing what you're doing, and then in 30 days, just get that stuff through and we'll put you through, okay?
Bring it to,
Yeah.
Correct.
I appreciate that.
If you get it sooner, bring it in.
Definitely. Like I said, she called me in, pretty much I said last week, showed notice. I got on it right away, as you guys noticed. Pretty much, I'm a small business. I just started my business right now. I'm trying to grow it. I'm trying to bring more work for the city of Lawrence as well. I have a website. I'm working to the whole Boston area, not just Lawrence. I'm not focused in Lawrence. I'm focused like in the region wise. So I want to make sure all my guys are proper trained anywhere they go. Like you guys brought it to my attention. Now it's my job to bring it to my guys' attention. Make sure they're up to speed as well.
Okay.
And they actually work safe out there.
Great.
All right, thank you.
All right? Thank you guys. Have a
you.
good night.
No problem.
You as well.
Yeah, just, so, they're not here yet.
No, he's
So the
not.
last thing, again, we're gonna recall is Tom Short,
Tom Short,
DBA Historic Restorations.
that
Table it till
341A
Okay, I'll
Merrimack.
make a motion, we table any
Table.
action on Tom Shot till the next meeting.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor to table Tom Short to the next meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor and it's been seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Meeting adjourned.